Our agenda for the day is exploring Little Havana. Today is food tasting day. You excited?
Very. Let's go.
We were on a mission to try the best Cuban food in Little Havana. We started on the east side of Calle Ocho and worked our way west.
We began our food tour at a homegrown fruit stand that's been around for 4 decades.
Our first stop is Los Pinareños Fruteria in Little Havana. I got the batido de mamey and it's pretty good. Super sweet. It was just a fruit and ice. That's it. Wish you could taste it. Look at that color. It's so pretty. This clearly looks like a little mom and pop shop. It's been here about 40 years. It's definitely a staple. You're definitely not going to go hungry walking down Calle Ocho. Some of the best empanadas and coffee in town are on every corner. And this is called La Esquina de la Fama. They have a sit-down restaurant, but we're just trying the outdoor quick bites place. And we're trying a Cuban coffee and a chicken empanada. Wow, that is sweet. I don't have any sugar in my coffee usually, and this is really sweet, but good.
Strong, tastes like a strong espresso with sugar in it.
The outside of the empanada is also not too thick, so it's just perfect. There's so much flavor in that chicken. I don't know how to explain it. What does it taste like? It's like some kind of tapo guisado for the chicken. Good little stop that we made here. And they're playing music in the background. I don't know if you can kind of hear that. So it's such a vibe, Cuban vibe.
Our next stop was easy to find. Follow the colorful cone to the entrance of Azucar, a creative ice cream shop that prides itself in farm-to-table ingredients.
The Abuela Maria is like a graham cracker, strawberry. So good with that crunch from the cookie. And then they put guava sauce on top. It's actually not that sweet. I thought it was going to be sweet. So good. What do you think?
Very good. Definitely never tried this combination before. Unique flavors in here. It's actually not that strong a flavor.
I think it's just the flavor. There's no actual coffee in it. I heard her say.
Really good. Never had a coffee ice cream with Oreos in it.
I know, yeah. Two of our favorite things. Also, there's big chunks of Oreo in here. Can you see that? Look at that big chunk. So it's not like a freaking McFlurry where it's little crumbs of it. There's chunks of the Abuela cookie in here and the Oreo. The coffee taste is really subtle and it's not overpowering. It's like the right amount of sweetness and coffee flavor. So good. Third stop of the food tour, success.
We then headed next door to Ball and Chain, where it seems the party never stops. This place has been around for over 100 years, hosting some of the most popular jazz artists on their pineapple stage.
We sipped on delicious craft cocktails and grooved along to the rhythm of the Latin band. If it's your birthday, they'll really make you feel special here. We're trying the cortadito coffee con leche, and Nick just tried it and he's like, it's really sweet.
Cortadito.
Ooh, so hot.
Wow, that's still so sweet, and they give you a pack of sugar.
We wanted to try multiple spots to see who has the best coffee, if they all taste kind of similar, and I think they all kind of are the same. Oh, that's good. I think the leche adds more sweetness. It doesn't make the coffee that bitter, because the coffee could be a little bit bitter, but this is good. Nick saw a place that said good beer, and he had to come check it out. Stop number 7 was Sandwich of Miami, which was on everyone's list of the best Cuban sandwiches. We made it to Sanguich de Miami. We ordered a cubano sandwich. Oh, gracias. El cortadito got here, and we also ordered croquetas de jamón and the sandwich cubano. But let me give you the cortadito review. The cafe is like so good.
The jamon is like, it's like ground ham. It almost looks like bitterballen from the Netherlands.
Wow.
Look at that. It's like a meatball. That's good salsa.
Yeah.
That's good. It's got a very crunchy layer, but the inside is super soft. And with the salsa, it adds great flavor. This bite is one of the best bites I've ever had.
Yum.
It's a local bread from Homestead. All the ingredients are made here, from the pork to the ham to the pickles, the onions, everything. Look at that.
Take your first bite.
The pork and the ham is extremely tender, not too salty. The bread has a nice crust, but soft on the inside. And that cheese, this is the best Cuban sandwich I've had, ever.
So I am not your person to review a Cuban sandwich since I don't eat ham or pork. But what I can review is the bread is nice and crunchy. The cheese, the pickles taste so fresh and they're also very crunchy. Buttery on the outside and it's just so good. Babe, you just ate 500 calories.
Gotta make some room for Versailles.
We're going to another place to eat. For our possibly last stop in Little Havana, we're at Versailles, which is a world famous Cuban restaurant, and we're excited to try it.
This is a guayaba mojito. They garnish it with a stick of caña. Takes me back to my childhood when I used to chew on these. Let's try it. Ooh. I like the subtle guayaba taste, and it's very limey.
I feel like maybe if you like mix it up, you'll get like a more blended flavor of the mojito with the guayaba. I now have teeth marks on my caña. Thanks, babe. That's good. That's so good. Like nothing I've had before. They have weekly or daily especiales, and my especial that I went with today was the pollo asado with arroz moro, which is arroz with black beans, and this está en su juguito, and it's so good.
I love their medianoche bread. It's subtle sweetness and soft and doughy, different than a cubano, and their meats are very well prepared. They taste good. But I'm gonna have to give it to Sanguich. Their meats are just extra tender. These are really good too, but not as good.
But I will say that it is a big restaurant, so I do think that the food quality is just like it dropped a little because they're so busy, which is expected in a big restaurant. It still had a lot of flavor and it was still delicious, but I feel like we've tried better Cuban food in the smaller establishments, but still give it a try. Maybe it floats your boat. This guava mojito was good. Versailles has been here since 1971, so they have a long history of making delicious Cuban food.
After having lunch, we went next door to their bakery to try some more coffee and pastries. Cortadito, look at how foamy that is. My favorite so far. The foam and it's not as sweet. Perfect.
La leche evaporada on top. So good. We also got the pastel de guayaba con queso. Super flaky. And the guayaba, oh my god, look at my fingers, are so buttery. It's a sign of something that's really delicious. So good. This is it.
So much flavor. That guava jam loads with flavor, and the bread is super light and flaky. It's so good. Little Havana was bursting with flavors, sounds, and colors. The Cuban at Sanguich was handcrafted and gourmet.
The ice cream at Azucar had so many unique flavors. The cafecito and cocktails hit the spot. trying them all was definitely a good decision.
We'll definitely be back for round 2. Let us know in the comments below where your favorite place is.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to follow along with our future travels. Catch you on the road.
I've had enough food for the whole vacation.
The curtido. We're trying the curtido.
Cortadito.
Oh, it's like 85 degrees out here, so we have no business getting coffee. Por eso hubieras caminado, güey, pero quieres tomarte el Uber.
I'm hungry again. Let's go.